Hello, hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. I am coming to you today from Hollywood Studios inside the newly reopened Pixar Place. There are some cool things going on in here, from character meet and greets to the return of the Jack Jack Num Num cookie. So without further ado, let's check it out. Got a new paint job here across the back wall. This is actually pretty cool. I can see some nods to some Pixar films here. Of course, the Pixar ball that appears in all the films. But I don't know, that looks like Luca, the Vespa that they use in that up there to me. The piano here obviously is from Soul. The panda ears turning red. I see Flo's V8 Cafe, of course the house from Up, and looks like a big Eiffel Tower there off to the left. Perhaps a tribute to Remy. What's up, Frozone? How are you? You're looking awesome out here, man. Listen, it's getting pretty hot out here in Central Florida. You thinking you can like bless us with some ice later on maybe? No? No? Doesn't work here? You need some water. Okay, maybe we can find out how to get you some water. I'll talk to your attendants here and then maybe later we can hook it up with some ice. All right, I'll work on the water. Thanks, Frozone. Here is the adorable neighborhood bakery located inside here. What is awesome about this, not only are there very cool themed giant thermoses and of course a big cookie jar over here, but Jack Jack's Num Num cookies have returned to their original location for the first time in many years. Look at these things. They are massive. They are $6.19. They're kept in this warmer, so they'll always be nice and warm when you do want to grab one. They are studded with chocolate. I've had them many a times over the course of my life and might have to pick up another one today. They also have some other offerings here. You can get popcorn, you can get any one of these bottled soft drinks or waters. They do have some chips and they do have a blue raspberry and wild cherry slushie that sound amazing on a hot day like this. Jack Jack has dropped some of his Num Num cookies here, and this raccoon looks very ready to enjoy them. I am here in Pixar Place. It is the middle of the day. Here is the line for the Sully meet and greet. He looks awesome over there. I love those new backdrops that they've created. They make for a great photo backdrop. And here's Mrs. Incredible. Again, the line for her is just about 5 minutes. There's not a specific time that the characters meet out here in this part of Pixar Place, but if you do look on the My Disney Experience app, they will have a time range that shows when you might be able to meet a Pixar pal. I've seen Mr. Incredible out here as well, so keep an eye out. You never know who you might meet. Mrs. Incredible, hello! Or do you prefer Elastigirl? Either works. Interchangeable, either or. Well, you're in your Incredible costume today, so I'll go with Mrs. Incredible. You look amazing here in the new Pixar Place. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just wanted to ask, how's Jack Jack doing? He's doing great? Yeah? He's eating those Num Num cookies. He recommended that I try one. Would you recommend two? Yes, you would. 2 of them. They're pretty big. I might have to see if maybe you or maybe Sully over there will share. Maybe. You'll share? All right. Awesome. I love it. Do you mind if we grab a selfie? All right. Thank you. Well, Mrs. Incredible was right. He does look like he's doing great. All 1, 2, 3. I see a 4th Jack Jack over there. He's multiplied everywhere here around Pixar Place. I'm here at noon. It is just about the middle of the day. There is a walk-up line for Sully, and Mr. Incredible came out since I was just here 2 minutes ago. So that is what I meant by always check. You never know which characters you might find out here. They do rotate, so keep an eye out. Very cool photo backdrop. That would be a great social media spot to take a picture with the big Pixar logo at the top and the famous lamp and ball. A plus for Pixar Place, there are plenty of shaded benches here. If you are waiting for some kiddos to go through one of the meet and greets, if you just want to catch some shade, enjoy a place with your Num Num cookie, there are lots of options for you here. Before we head into Edna Mode's Design Lab, tune in from a word from my friends over at WDW Magazine.
Subscribe to WDW Magazine and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format glossy magazine is filled with content, not ads. Subscribe now and don't miss another month of magic.
The crowning glory of the newly reopened Pixar Place is this permanent Edna Mode experience. It is a meet and greet location, and right now on the My Disney Experience app, she is meeting every day until 5:00 p.m. And this, unlike the other characters here, is a permanent meet and greet location with an established queue, so let's check it out. If you've seen the movie The Incredibles, Edna keys in, handprints in, and face scans in to her design lab, and here is where she does that, indicating to me that we are stepping in to her design lab. This is cool. This queue is awesome. Wanted to give a glimpse here. They do have Edna Mode's costume designs. That is the original Mr. Incredible look before he becomes one of the Incredibles later on in his career. That original blue costume we see him in at the very beginning of the Incredibles film. This is very, very cool. This is, of course, Elastigirl. Again, before she becomes part of the Incredibles, that original Elastigirl costume. I really like that the characters that they have these suits on in here are in the shape of like the cartoon characters. They're not shaped like human people, they're shaped like cartoons, and I think that's really cool and really puts you into the mindset and feels like you're in the world of the Incredibles. Right before you do meet Edna, they've got all of her accolades here on the wall, magazine covers, magazine printouts, and even trophies that she has won for her superhero, of course, cape-free designs. That's going to do it for me here today in Pixar Place at Hollywood Studios. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up because we've got plenty more content just like this coming your way. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next magical escape.